Hey, my friends, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Good Thursday morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time it may be now that you're tuned in. Appreciate y'all being here. How's it going? What's going on, Balinor Coleman, Jess, Kirk, Nidalicious, ya DJ? How's everybody doing? Just wiping the drool off my keyboard after seeing Fruity Pebbles ice cream sandwiches on Discord. Yeah, so those were inspired by one of our favorite, or maybe, well, probably our favorite ice cream place. It's up on the north side of the city, though, so it's about 30 minutes away from us, unfortunately. But Mrs. Magoots found them, I think, through Twitter, and they make Fruity Pebbles ice cream sandwich treats. And so when her work said, hey, we're going to do like a cooking competition for Pride, just try to incorporate as many colors as you can. You can make whatever dish you want. That was what she thought of. I thought it was a pretty great idea. So that's what she did. She made the Fruity Pebbles sandwiches, and then she wanted it to be even like super colorful ice cream. So she went with rainbow sherbet, and I was like, I don't know, I'm sure that'll be good. And I actually ended up finishing hers because I think it just was a little bit too much for her, because we had them after dinner too. So I took a bite out of hers, and I was like, holy crap, that just feels like an explosion of sugar. Like, couldn't believe it. But it was good. It was good. I will say, though, mine was better. I had the brown butter bourbon truffle ice cream from Kroger. Delicious, by the way, if you've never had it. So. I've never noticed the guard just casually stepping into the brazier before. Yeah, like, the funny thing is I also, there are a few funny things that have happened in that. I actually stepped on some fruit. There was like a fruit basket that was sitting on the ground. I accidentally walked over that at one point too, but yeah, pretty interesting. Glad you thought they looked good, though, Coleman. They did and assuredly guaranteed of putting me into a food coma. Hey, what's going on, Moe? And Lady Iron, welcome in, both of you. Cheers. Cheers to Moe. Seriously, appreciate that. 5 months already? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. How has it been 5 months? Time absolutely flies, everybody. Absolutely flies. Turns out making a bot that listens to channel point redemption is quite cumbersome. Yeah, it is. Getting the right tokens is quite a bother with way more steps than should be required. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everyone. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I still do mine manually. There are ways to do it. There are ways to automate it that are easier than writing your own scripts, but I was sort of like, I don't know that I really like that. I don't know. So that's why it's still all automated or manual right now. Time goes quick. It sure does. I'm doing well though. Moe. Thanks for asking. We finished up Subnautica Below Zero yesterday. I thought I was pretty pleased with how it wrapped up. So it was. I'll be honest. It didn't end how I thought it was going to. But all in all, I thought it was a good experience, and I'm glad that we played it. I'm glad we played it. I also feel like it just fit. I seriously think this made such a big difference was the fact that I played Subnautica Below Zero shortly after playing Subnautica for the first time. I think that really did make a big difference on my playthrough, because I could definitely see how people who played through a bunch of Subnautica and had a whole lot of time to sort of process their playthroughs, how that would have made for a different experience in Below Zero. So, yeah, I liked it. It had some polish that the first one didn't have, I feel like, in certain parts. Man, I don't know if anything's going to compare to the first time playing OG Subnautica, though. Can't wait to play it. I'm excited for you, Moe. It should be good. So we have a plan to play Resident Evil Village tomorrow. So I really only had one day to kind of plan for this week, and that was today, Thursday. I took my sweet dang time finishing up below zero. It's, I thought a good thing, but it did leave me just one day. So we decided to go with Valheim. The reason being, I think that, well, I think it'll be clear by the end of the stream, but what's going on, Kimberly? Welcome in. Good morning to you. I think it'll be clear by the end of the stream why I'm choosing Valheim, but I just feel like I told you guys that I've missed Valheim, I figure I can just hop into the world. It's my own world. We'll just hop into it, see how tremendously lost I'm gonna be early on, but yeah, that way we can just kind of hang out in that. The schedule will change up a little bit next week, or rotation. The game rotation will. So, have you played Raft? I haven't. I have some friends who've played it, and they really seem to enjoy it. But it does look like fun. It looks like, yeah, it to me it kind of looked like a multiplayer Subnautica a little bit, just a little bit, but it does look like a lot of fun. Yeah. What's going on, Dino Chicken Nuggets? Good morning. Playing Diablo 3 until kids wake up. Oh, nice, nice. Raft is fun. You will love it. Yeah, I've never played it. I've never played it. So, Moe, since you've played Subnautica and Raft, do you think that they're similar? I feel like they looked similar, but I mean, I've not played, and I really haven't seen that much of Raft, but yeah. Also, you guys, I'll fill you in on this. If you guys have any extra good vibes to share, Mrs. Magoots is not been feeling very well the last few days. She's currently enduring a migraine, and this is sort of the. She has a couple different types of migraines, but this is sort of the worst one. So she's supposed to be going on a trip with her mom this weekend, and just a real like 2-day trip. But her mom is actually just going somewhere, and Mrs. Magoots is going to keep her company. So, but it doesn't make things very comfortable or very easy for her. So, if you got any extra good vibes, Oh, it's not the same, Moe, you'd say? It's not, they're not very similar. Appreciate it all, everybody. I know she will be, hey, what's going on, Cypher? Yeah, I'm hoping, it's, so, without going into it too much, basically what it is she has, everything she hears just bothers her, during these migraines. And so, even her own voice. So she has to whisper, or else she'll get really like frustrated, because it's just like it's like everything is amplified basically. It's like somebody turned up the volume way too loud on things. So they just sort of like rattle her brain, and it's just not comfortable. But yeah, so that's what's going on. That's part of the reason why I was late this morning too. I was trying to make sure she's doing okay. Trying to make her day like 1% better than when I'm not there, that sort of thing. So, because there's nothing I can do to fix that, which sucks. But what's going on, Nonder? Good morning. I appreciate all your kind words, though, everybody. I do. And I know Mrs. Magoots will appreciate as well. My friends, we've got Valheim launched. As I alluded to in the Discord, I do have I think it's a pretty cool announcement at the end. I'll give you a little teaser right now. It's going to have to do with the birthday stream next week. So if you guys want to hear about that, stick around to the end. And I've got that announcement to share. I think it'll be pretty cool. But I also will say it's not just confined to the birthday stream. It's just sort of related to the birthday stream. So yeah. Just you being there and caring helps? I hope so. I hope so. I'll try, yeah, creating suspense, Colin. Yep, exactly. There's your cliffhanger. Stay tuned. Just came out of one yesterday. Oh, did you? Well, I'm glad you're feeling better today, you DJ. All the Healy warm vibes are away. Yeah. Migraines suck. I feel extremely fortunate because I've only ever had like 3 migraines in my life. And that's like, dude, I mean, like super unfair because she's had like 3 in the last 6 months, like, anyway, let's see if we even remember how to play this game. We got Mr. Senior Spanky here, and we're going to load into the Spank Tavern. I remember, did I find, I think I found the location of the third boss, but I've not gone towards the third boss yet. I probably should have watched like the end of, rewatched the end of my last stream in this. That way I'd know where the heck I was at. But I didn't. I didn't, so I don't know what I was doing. But here we are. I have arrived. You guys, I told you this. I've missed the vibes from the Valheim world. It's just so unique, I feel like. And it's super chill until you know, Troll comes out and makes you rage, but beyond that, like, it's super chill. It's super chill. I was gonna plant some carrots here or something, even though there is some copper still in here, but not had many migraines myself, but I've had cluster headaches, which are terrible in themselves. It's like putting an ice pick into one's eye. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe I've had one of those. Let's take a look at this map. Did I find? Yeah, there's bone mass right there. So we do have the location. I think I explored this swampy area pretty well. Made a nice little swamp haunt. Hang on a second. All good, all good. All good. I do not have a morning meeting. Well, let me put it this way. I do not have my usual morning meeting. I do have a morning meeting. It's just a different one today. So, I probably will still try my best to, head out at the usual time, but we might go, you know, maybe 15 minutes late. Then again, it is Valheim, and, you know, similar to Subnautica, I could say that, and then here we are at 3 in the afternoon. I'm kidding. I won't be able to do that. Where the heck would my raft be, though? Do we think it'd be at the swamp haunt? Let's go check that out. Let's just try to get our bearings. Try to get our bearings. I'm not well rested. Somehow. Not well rested. Also, don't have very... it's fine. We're just looking around. It'll be okay, I think. Hopefully. Famous last words in this game. Swamp haunt. Is it this one? Yes. It's fine. It's fine. Just looking around. Just want to see if I did in fact have my raft over here. It's not a raft. It's a carve. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. We've got our carve over here. Suppose if we wanted, we could go around and try to find out what land bone mass is on. If we wanted. We don't have to. We've also got the merchant. Mine is glitched, if you recall. He sits below the ground. So he's only about half as tall as he's supposed to be. Wait, dead? Did I die again? Is there more stuff to recover? Or is that an old one? I feel like that's... Oh, no. That's got to be... No. Never mind. I think I've got all my good gear. Good gear. My good gear. Not good for most people, probably, but rotten and putrid smelling. Why do you want this? I don't know. Okay. We're gonna go back through. What's going on, Dr. D? How you doing? Good morning. Fired up the old Valheim today. Pretty excited about it, but also don't know what I'm doing. The Duke traveled to Valheim. Oh gosh. Someone slightly smaller than the Duke, Cypher. Slightly smaller. Everything in this game has a purpose except the stuff that doesn't. Yeah, that's a good point, Coleman. That's definitely a good point. And naturally, I have no idea what's what. But new build piece. Wait, how'd I get that? What'd I do to get that? All I did was put thistle away and it said, here you go. Here's something you can do. Weird. Let's see. But we still hoard that stuff. Oh, yeah, of course, Coleman. Of course. Why wouldn't we? But been pretty well. Somehow been up since 9 a.m. yesterday. Holy crap. Is that pretty common for you, Dr. D? Hey, welcome in, Sunspot. How you doing? Updated that yesterday. Buildable maypoles. Okay. Maypoles, huh? I am returning to this game after, how long has it been? A month and a half? I haven't done this in a while, so I assume that's probably a furniture. What's this thing look like? Oh, it's rather large. I would hit that that's what she said, but that's not what she said. It's pretty cool, though. What's going on? What's going on, Franz? Right after I said that's not what she said, Franz comes in with that comment there. This is Valheim, dude. Have you ever seen it before? Hope you and the fam are doing well. Sort of, I slept a good 8 hours the other night. Okay. Adds to your comfort level. Nice, nice. So Coleman, I know you played this quite a bit, but it's probably been a little while for you too. Have you been getting back into it recently? I have 8 oozes now. 8. Found them 8. And then more amber to put in there. Poison resistance mead. Forgot that I made that. Oh, and I have a dandelion. Yellow mushrooms. Energetic glowing mushroom. Poison arrows. I really wish I could combine these arrows. Alas, I can't. Okay, we got monster loot here. Bone fragments. Amber's gonna go. I need more miscellaneous chests, but for now it can go there. So, haven't seen or heard of it. Excited to see some gameplay. It's pretty cool, dude. It's a survival game, but it's really, you know, it's obviously set in some Viking lore and everything, but it's also really big on the crafting, which, I mean, a survival crafter, I guess, is a little different than just a regular survival. So, it's good, though. I've really enjoyed it. It was actually gifted to us by our good friend Coleman. So, we have Coleman to blame for this. So. How far is this game from being complete? I've only completed 2 of the 5 bosses, so probably not super close. Or you're saying from the devs' perspective. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know, actually. I don't know. But it's probably a little ways off. They still have they're going to be doing the newest update, I think. I don't have a crafting station, but they've got a new update coming out pretty soon, though. Well, at least they said it's delayed, but I think it's going to be soonish. So, family's good. We're going to California tomorrow and Saturday to get our gender reveal, for everyone. Oh, really? Dang, dude. California, huh? Yeah, Viking Minecraft with more tasks, exactly. Been wanting to, just been vibing with Sea of Thieves a lot. Oh, Sea of Thieves, I know. Just started GTFO with some friends, and it's really fun, albeit kind of difficult. I've never played that. What is that exactly? It sounds like an escape room. Is it an escape room? Also, why can't I catch any fish? Why do I suck so bad at fishing? Okay, can I try? I should try that. You can't just fish anywhere, though, can you? All right, what else do I have? Let's throw rocks in. Mushrooms can go in the plants area. I don't think I need another food source. I think I'm okay right now. Arrows, rocks. Yeah, let's store the rocks. Rocks. Yeah, it can go in here, too. What the heck? Why not? No fireworks, yeah. Don't set anything on fire. Definitely not. No fire is not going to be one of those gender reveal fail videos. Yeah. No fire, especially as California dries up. Definitely. Oh. I've got some more meat in here. That's interesting. Yeah, see, this is the thing. When you take a long break off of this game, you think... You put stuff in places, you're like, oh, yeah, I'll totally remember how to do that. And you don't. Or you remember what I was doing? No, you don't. You don't remember anything. Do some repairs. Yep. All right. What's going on, True Celt?
Hello there.
What are you doing today? You're prisoners that get dropped into a hole in the ground and have to either sneak by or kill monsters called sleepers while searching a complex to finish an objective. Okay. Interesting. What's the graphic style of it? A lot of cool mechanics in it. Is it realistic graphics or what kind of I'm trying to picture the game now. So, my mom moved out there 7 years ago, and Taylor and I both scheduled trips the same weekend without talking to there. Are these serious? Dang, dude. I know you guys aren't the same age, but are you somehow twins? Like telepathic and all that? Rip to the forest again. Eco-friendly baseball reveal. Baseball reveal. Nice. Very nice. That's what my sister and her husband did as well. My brother-in-law. They did a baseball one. I don't remember which. That was for Hunter. Oh. Oh goodness, there's a troll that's back. I'm not even ready for that. Okay. What the heck should I do? Should I go right? You know what? Let's go back to the swamps. Let's go back to the swamps. What's the worst that could happen in the swamps? You know? What's the actual worst thing that could happen? This is great. Stole the idea from them, from Hunters, for Hunters Reveal. Very nice, dude. Only on fantasy football, yeah. What's going on, Phil? How you doing today? Welcome in, Phil the Potato. How's your Thursday thus far? Yeah, we're just gonna go. You know what? This is we're just gonna do it. So, pretty realistic. The monsters are humanoid, but they can only see through noise/movement, and their hearts start glowing or beating if you're making too much noise. Interesting. Okay. Sounds like a game based on A Quiet Place. It kind of does, doesn't it? All right. I'm just going to run around in the swamp a little bit. I haven't really explored it a whole lot. I'm going to take my time getting over there, though. Do I not carry a shield anymore? I guess I don't. That's interesting. I could have sworn I did. Okay. Well, spearing it up. First victim, get wrecked. Like I never left, you guys. Like I never left. Actually, when I start dying, we can say that. I think once I start dying, we can definitely say more cocky things like that. Oh, there's some fish. And there's a deer. Do I need deer hides for anything right now? Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I had a bronze spear, didn't I? I think I had a bronze spear at one point, and I threw it straight in the water. This is all coming back to me. I threw it in the water, and there was no way to recover it. I think that's what happened. A deer wandered out there, and I threw my spear, and yeah, I think it was a bronze one. I'm like 99% sure now, so that's why I'm carrying around the flint one. Didn't you eat that into the water? Yeah, exactly. Good times. Good times. Good times. Trying to remember what the ancient wood is for. See if I can get crushed by a tree. Oh, the leeches are out already? Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, frick. All right. Throw the joggers. Is it control? Wait, son of a gun. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. I'll learn. I was going to say, I got to learn how to roll again. Oh, shoot. I didn't know they fought They fought each other. Nice. Thanks for the wood chopping, dude. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, this is... Your boy's going to have to get warmed back up on the combat. Kind of block. You can kind of block, but not super well. A Quiet Place is based off of it? Oh, maybe. Is it older than A Quiet Place? There we go. All right. Crisis averted, at least right off the bat. So I got entrails, which make great sausages, by the way. It's just still kind of weirds me out. I eat dead guy sausages, but you know. No! And a skelly, too? Do I even have a club? I do. Look at that. Not sure, to be honest. I never heard about it until earlier this month. Yeah, I've never heard of it. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. What do leeches drop? Blood bags? Okay. These give me ancient barks, which I don't really remember what those do, if anything. Let's find out. Zombie sausages? Yeah, it's super weird. They drop entrails and you make sausages out of them. And they're actually really good. Look. They give you oh. Okay, don't do that. Is that seriously you're gonna hunt the deer now? Yeah, the sausages though, they give you 60 health, 40 stamina. They last for 1600 seconds and 3 HP per tick. That's a lot better than a lot of the foods that I consume. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Zombie sausages, really good for you. Really healthy. Where's this? Okay. You okay if the entrails from boars or deer were used for sausage? That would make more sense, right? I know. Played it too late last night. I was having dreams about it. Oh gosh, I've definitely been there before. Pretty weird, huh? Ooh, 1-star skelly. Did I? Inventory's getting a little full. There's another leech. These bloodsuckers are everywhere. I'm trying to go back to see where I died. I've got this little marker that says dead. I feel like I didn't drop anything there. Or I feel like I was back at one point. But I want to check it out just to be sure. I haven't been here. I haven't played this in a long time, so it's possible I left myself a marker and just totally forgot about it. And there's some other weird stuff around here I thought I should explore. Actually, I also don't know how many crypts I went into. The crypts are pretty terrifying because trying not to get wrecked by leeches. The crypts are pretty terrifying though because they're dark and there's some pretty tough guys in there, tough enemies. I think that is what I was doing though. This is where I died. This is my dead spot over here. I don't see anything. I feel like I came back at one point, right? I think we can confidently say that. So. Mass's location, which we already got. Let's go up to this crypt. Let's see what happens when we go to that crypt. Actually, maybe not. Which crypt should I go to? I gotta cross a good amount of water over here. I don't know if I want to do it. No, it's whatever. Let's do it. Hopefully I can get dried off, though. Stop having all this stamina drop. All right. Sunken crypts. Here we go. I don't remember if it was this one, but I remember there was one crypt. Yeah, this muddy scrap pile. It actually might be this one. Is this one cleared out except for that muddy scrap pile right there? Ooh, it might be. Okay, this might be the one. Let's try to go through this muddy scrap pile. There's another one too. Okay, maybe it's not it then. No, this is, because that one's partially cracked right there. Okay, so these muddy scrap piles. I had to get a pickaxe for them, but my pickaxe I think broke and I had to head back. I think that's what it was. Also, my inventory got really full. Man, those world saves are really something. All right, I wonder what horrors lie beyond this area over here. Oh gosh. Please, hopefully it's not something with a ranged attack. As soon as I open up a hole, it just starts shooting me. Let's see, what are they? I can't see. Okay. What? Is that a draw? Oh, there's a blob in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's a Draugr Elite and a blob. Maybe I should drink my poison resistance. Poison resistance should have some more honey. The other thing about the blob is I had been using like range attacks on it. Not... Ooh, can I make it through now? Gosh, okay. What do I do? This is scary. All right, I might actually be able to get through now. I'm going to try to get the blob to come to me instead of me going to it. Okay, the way is clear now. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, remember it is poison resistance, not poison immunity. That is a key thing to remember. Come through here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go, blob. Okay, maybe might have to deal with. Why don't they leave this room? I think that should be clear. Okay. Poison is no joke. Oh, it sucks bad. It got me the very first time. I didn't know there was poison in this game, and I came across a blob, and it got me good. Got me good. Let's go. We'll go with the sausages this time. Eating some entrails of the Draugrs right in front of them. Okay. There's a Draugr Elite in here too. Yeah, Draugr Elite. Good stuff in there. All right, screw it. I'm gonna shoot some arrows. Which ones do I have equipped though? Want to explore this room, and I'm trying. Oh, that sucks. Maybe one more? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to stab it once. I don't know that. I mean, maybe a poison arrow would work on it still, or I could do that. I think I'm just gonna spam this dude with some spear throws, because he can't come over these stairs and I can. So sucks to suck, dude. You know, it's just using the environment to your advantage, my friends. All right, good. This room is cleared now. 10 pieces of amber. Oh yeah, I'm glad we came back for this stuff. This is gonna get me the pieces I need from the merchant. Ooh, in fact, I'm out of inventory space now. Just like that. Pro gamer moves, let's go. You know how it'd be. I don't think this would be anything. Okay. All good. All good, my friends. Whew. I'm happy we survived that. How much scrap iron do I have? I have 3. That's it? Okay. 1 blob trophy. Yeah, the thing is, do we head back? Should I build a portal closer to this area here? Maybe I should build a portal closer to these crypts because I'm trying to clear them out. And then again, you can't teleport this scrap iron, so. So that won't help too much, but customer calls, if only people could Google better. I know that feeling. Oh, I said Google, and then my phone thinks that I need it for something. No, shut up, phone. Shut up. Stop it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Blood bags. This is good. This is good. I mean, I could continue. My inventory is just full, that's all. Doesn't mean I have to stop yet. Could at least start hacking away at this, and we might get a couple pieces of scrap iron in here. A little bit concerned as to why there's so much mud and scrap and stuff in these doorways, but just adds to the ambiance, you know? Ooh, withered bone? Huh. Found one of those before? There's something I could toss. Oh yeah, we don't need this resin. Withered bone. Did I get one of these before? Giant bone knotted like old wood. I don't know if I did or not. Best of luck on the calls though, Lady Iron. Hope everything goes well. Can they make it through? Bet that blob could. Oh yeah, that blob's making it through for sure. Right? Still have poison resistance. Oh, there's some ooze there. Okay. Is that another blob? Yeah, there is. Are there any big dungeons to explore later in Valheim, or are crypts just one level? I don't know. I couldn't speak to the later part. And in fact, I actually can't even speak to the crypts being one level. This is the first one I think I've been exploring, so. Wait, did I just pick up ooze? Oh, nice, okay. All right, kill another blob. Oop, maybe. Okay, I gotta let this blob get a little closer. Yeah, the crypts I was trying to explore though, because there's a lot of valuable stuff in here, and the scrap iron. Come on. It's not dead yet. There we go. Alright. I actually am really enjoying this right now. I don't know what, like, it's just so funny to me. They can't go over these little piles here, so just using my advantage. Feels so cheap. But, you know, it's not my dang fault, all right? Of course, eventually I'll probably get trapped. Jeez, how many turns are there going to be? I thought you did some crypts in previous areas. Those all seem small. Yeah, I did some like bone, like burial grounds or whatever they were. Yeah, these are a little different though. These are more dangerous because the blobs are in here and they can do poison damage. So, some tombs in the Black Forest. Yeah, burial chambers or whatever I think they were called. There are also some troll caves. pickaxe is going to break. Not too big, but the sizes vary. You talking about for crypts or for the burial chambers? Or both? It's just a dead end. So we can smack it for the hopes of finding some more scrap iron. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, one more piece. Good. Okay, I did hit. All right. Yeah, that one's a dead end. What about this one? It looks like a dead end. Both? Okay. This one seems kind of large. But at this point, I'm not really looking to go any further into this necessarily. Well, then again, I could still be able to carry some valuables. I've got some things in here, but I should be able to stack on. My pickaxe ability improved. I really don't know how valuable that is. Okay, I can't get that one. All right, this is definitely another room. Wasn't there another room? Yeah, right here. This looks like another room as well. Have I done... I don't think I've done anything with the scrap iron yet. I think I have. I feel like I have gotten withered bones, though. Oh, yep, there goes the pickaxe. All right. We out of here for now. There's so many scrap piles, though. Threw the resin away. All right. Probably should have ate something before I left, but I'd love a game that had more dungeon delving with Valheim's crafting in it. That would be nice, right? Go back to eating the honey. And then I'm going to try to head this way over here. Swamp is kind of pretty when there's light out. You know? I don't know. Does anybody else think that? Lighting in it and everything? Crap. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Iron mining can be kind of tedious. Yeah, really just... I feel like mining in general is a little tedious. I feel like... I think I had a better pickaxe at one point. And probably... well, maybe not. Maybe I did only have the bone pickaxe. But, yeah, the fact that it breaks so frequently is kind of a bummer. Nothing more satisfying than returning back to camp with a full boat of iron, though. Oh, geez. Don't know what that's like yet. Maybe I will, though. Any other enemies around? Take out some leeches. Probably stupid, right? I'm really enjoying the spear throwing right now, though. And spear throw, retrieve, spear throw, retrieve. Really enjoying it. Come here, so you can get wrecked. The leeches have, unless they updated it, they have a really small hitbox. So I'm trying to make sure they're kind of holding still before I actually let loose. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to try to do that, though, Coleman. I'm going to try to get the, I'm going to drop some of this stuff off. I'm going to drop the iron in the boat, return, you know, all the items I have in my inventory that I can teleport. I think I'll return those to Hillside Hideaway, and then I'll come back and try to sail the boat. I think that's what I'm going to do. Unless you think I should clear out the crypt. One crypt that I've been working on. I could also add a teleporter a little closer, I suppose. Oh no, the raw meats. Get rid of these necktails. Oh! Shoot. Good plan. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I would like to... I don't know what to drop. I don't know what to drop for these raw meats. That's all right. I think I've got enough of those anyway. Back at the ranch. I understand why the necks have such a death wish sometimes. Just leave me alone. Picked up the boar trophy instead of the meat. Yeah, that's true. I probably should have thrown that out. That's all right. I think it'll be okay. Do I? Hopefully I have a... Right, I just put it in the boat. What am I thinking? Up to 18 scrap irons right now. 18. Let's get dried off. And then I'm going to go ahead and empty out this inventory. I don't know if I should come back or not. I don't know what to do. I do at least want to see what I can do with the iron. Kind of why I want to sail it back. Haven't done anything with it yet. Were you guys saying in Valheim Plus you can teleport with craftable stuff? Is it Valheim Plus you had to install though? What else in here? Lots of wood. Okay. Good. I was thinking about checking out Valheim Plus. I don't know what to do though. I don't know if I should or not. Yeah, Valheim Plus is a mod, so it adds some like quality of life things. So Heim lets you? Heim? Dude, what's Heim? Is that another mod? Have you finished the game yet? Oh, this? I've not finished this. I still have 3 more bosses to take on. And, I don't know. It'd be tough. The second one almost destroyed me. You know? 31 entrails. I need to go make some more sausages. Blood bags. Withering bones. I don't know if I... What do withering bones count as? It adds runes to the game to let you do magic? Really? That's pretty cool. This is all new to me. I'd never heard of that. Crossfire attacks, teleports, etc. Really? Okay. That's pretty cool. Does it make the game a lot easier though, do you feel? It's one thing I'd be a little bit concerned about. I wouldn't want the game to get too easy. I mean, the game is honestly sometimes a little bit too hard. Like it's aggressive. Like I was going back to go get my stuff off of my corpse, and I ran into monster after monster after monster. It's like, come on, there wasn't anybody over here when I came over here last time. But I would recommend not modding until you beat it. Found it more satisfying to play vanilla. Really? Okay. Yeah, I generally try to get at least one playthrough in before I ever do any modding. And for me, I really don't do very much modding at all. Chains up in here too. My troll gear. This? Oh, fishing bait. Okay. And this swamp key. Okay. Ah, my dagger. Yep. There's another pickaxe. Oh, no, the hoe, I mean. But there is another antler pickaxe in here, too. My tankard. See, I still wish I could do something else with that. I feel like you should be able to attack with it. Or at least, you know, at least block. It's got a nice parry bonus. 1.5. So it turns into Skyrim. Fus Roda. For Valheim Legends, though, it doesn't let you teleport, but it's a bit more balanced. Adding a mana bar and not having to deal with stamina is a little too OP. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But that would be kind of cool, just to mess around in, you know? You don't necessarily have to go and destroy everything. Just go and play around. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna put this in animals. No, well, I'm gonna put it in monsters. Seems like it would come from a monster, even though it didn't. All right. So this storage solution was brought to us by, I think it was Dark Edge who recommended we store stuff like this. By like where you get it as opposed to the item type, like where you harvest it from. Pretty good idea, I think. Okay. Did I find out what I can do with scrap iron yet? probably have to smelt it down first before I'll get the recipes. Which makes me wonder, what if I were to try to build a smelter over there? Could I do it? At the swamp where the stuff's already at? I feel like I could. I could always knock this down and take that over there. What should I do? I feel like maybe a secondary smelter would be good. What if I want to bring it all the way over? I mean, you still can't teleport anyway, so I'm going to have to bring it regardless. But I don't know what to do. Also, do I have everything that I need? Anvils. What other upgrades are there? Forge bellows. I don't have that. 5 wood, 5 deer hide, 4 chains. I've got 4 chains now. Maybe I should make that. And then a forge cooler. Do I have that? Forge cooler, forge bellows. I don't have either of those, right? I only have the workbench and then the 3 workbench upgrades and then the anvil for the forge. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to upgrade this. So it's 10 copper, 25 fine wood. I don't know if I have that much. No, I don't have any copper. Okay. So not doing that one, but we can do this one, I think. In this recipe, that'd be nice. 5 wood, 5 deer hide, 4 chains. 5 wood, 5 deer hide, 4 chains. See if I got that. Yep. 5 deer hides. 5 wood. And 4 chains, which I think I just found out I had. Yeah, 4, exactly. All right. Let's go craft this thing up. The bellows. Oh, wow. Pretty tall. Forge level 3. Cool. What does that give me? Just upgradability. Can I make a... Where's the bronze spear? Oh, yeah, I definitely had one of those. I definitely had one of those, for sure. Because I remember that little icon. Could make a sword, though, if I just did some more copper mining. At this rate, just going to accept that I'm almost your stream every day. What's going on, potatoes? How you doing? Sips coffee. Enjoy that coffee. How goes it, though? I'll almost miss your stream every day? You didn't miss it. Still plenty of time. I'm not sure what to make, though. Did I really use all of my bronze and stuff? I guess I did when I made my leggings, my helmet. Doing pretty well, though. How about yourself? How about yourself, potatoes? Could eat another bite. Of course I could. These are all level 1. Upgrade these. Showing level 2. Yeah, durability 1200, armor 10. Okay. What's the armor right now? 8. Okay. Pirate definitely needs some food. Starving. Fair enough. What you gonna get? Look, there's a little tiny bellows right here by the big bellows. I don't know if you guys see that. It's pretty stupid on my part. Just lined them up like that. It's fine. What do we have in here? Anything? Okay, so there is stuff in the smelter. Maybe if I throw some coal in there. Maybe we do have some copper. I don't know. Some copper. Find out. Let's find out. Ah! We do have copper. don't know if it's all of them, but. Question, I don't usually have breakfast, but I didn't eat much last night and I woke up hungry. Ah, I gotcha. I hate it when that happens. Waking up hungry. It's hard to just relax at that point. You're like, gosh dang it. I need to feed myself. Let's make some more coal so we can smelt this copper or whatever else is in here. Who the heck knows? Got left in there a month and a half ago, so it's not like I'm gonna really know. All right, and while we're doing that, why don't we see if we can, oh, you know what? I think you need a cultivator, don't you, in order to plant seeds? I think you do. I don't think I have one. I think I made one of those. Let's find out. Nope, no cultivator. I could try my hand at fishing, though. Oh, there's the withered bones. Grab those. Drop them in over here. Yeah, usually I used to skip breakfast a lot. I haven't really been skipping breakfast. I just eat it later. Because I like cereal. I really enjoy cereal. So it's been good lately. Ildamix, welcome in. Or sorry, Ildamix? I don't know. Ildamix, I don't know. Anyway, feel free to correct me. Impression of the game? I really like this game a lot. This is my first day coming back to it though after about a month and a half off. So, so I'm super rusty, but I really enjoy this game a lot. Damix, appreciate that follow. Cheers. Thank you so much. Cheers. I dislike cereal with a passion. Oh no, really? What is it? Is it the milk? Surely there's some cereal that's got to be good, right? Wife and I do 16/8 intermittent fasting. Yep. I used to do that a lot, actually. I used to do that very regularly, but I do not anymore. I still do some amount of fasting, but it's probably closer to. Oh, let's see. Usually done by about 9, eat around 11. So how long is that? 14 hours. So. Want to buy? It's a good one. I think it's worth it. I think it is worth it. The fasting thing quite often as well. Okay. I ate this morning though, was just feeling it. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you got to. Real question with cereal, do you pour the milk or the cereal first? Oh, cereal first, 100%. 100%. Always cereal first, unless I'm refilling my bowl. Then I don't like drink the milk, and then I like having, sometimes I used to call them cycle bowls. I don't know, I'm stupid like that. I called them cycle bowls. So I would get a huge bowl, add a lot of milk to it, and then I would continue filling it up with cereal every time I finish it until the milk was gone. So, yeah. But that way I went through an entire cycle of milk, if you will. So, yeah. It's actually good to take some time off from fasting and then come back to it. That's true. It is true. Heard good things about doing that. I don't like crunchy, hard, dry food in general, especially in the morning. I gotcha. What about Cinnamon Life? That's my all-time favorite cereal. If you let that sit for like 10 seconds, it's the perfect texture. I mean, it's so good. So I was in this meeting listening to a bunch of boring numbers and data that don't really affect my side of the entire operation. You know the kind. I do, yeah. My wife comes in to grab a backpack and start a quick chit-chat about her going shopping, and we'll pick up groceries on her way back. She finishes the conversation by pressing her boobs together, to which I respond, you know I'm in a meeting and you're on camera, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You know, but can we be honest, though? We've all been there, right? Especially with, you know, the pandemic just sort of taking over everything and us having to do all of our online meetings. We've all done something embarrassing on camera, right? Yeah. Did she know? Pizza for breakfast is better. You're not going to get any arguments there. I do love a good pizza for breakfast. And here's the thing. Here's the gross thing about this, okay? When I was younger, my family would order pizza. You know, we had people over and everything like that. So we get a lot of pizza and it would sit out. It would sit out overnight on, like, you know, the counter. I would get up and it never got put away, and I would just go ahead and eat it right there in the morning, which is apparently a really bad thing to do because, you know, bacteria and whatnot. Just try telling my stomach that. It was so delicious. So delicious after sitting out all night. It's like room temperature instead of being cold. Oh my gosh. So freaking good. That's a sign of a well-adjusted human. Yeah. We aren't fanatic about the fasting thing. It's just one of those things we do to make us feel like we're being healthy. But you know what the other thing about being fasted is? It makes coffee a little bit more potent. Makes coffee a little more potent. So you feel a little bit more awakened by the coffee. It can also, you know, the thermic effect of food too, just by, you know, getting that, the, you know, temperature up a little bit. It's pretty good. The caffeine. Cold pizza for breakfast, right? She usually asks before engaging me in conversation, but this time she didn't. Anytime I'm ever in a meeting and Mrs. Magoo sees my, you know, Zoom is up or something, she's like, is your camera on? She'll say that from like the edge. And I rarely ever do that, but love that playful stuff. It's good and healthy. It is. It is. I mean, at least, you know, at least she didn't take him out of her shirt. You know, that would have been worse, I would say. Delicious, you know. So, cold pizza for breakfast. So do you like that, though, potatoes? Unless your house is cold AF, true. Italian pizza is the reason of my life. We're going to go sleep this off here. We'll have Spanky take a nap. What about room temp pizza, really? Thank you so much. I forgot I had leftover pizza. Time to go munch out. Oh, what kind you got, Sunspot? Although I've texted my wife with a smart comment meant for the stream. She was like, who's Lutz McGoods? That's funny. Other thing I dislike about cereal is the sugary milk. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. I really like that part, potatoes. But I know other people that don't like that either. Like sweet milk? Gross. I'm like, but don't you drink Starbucks? That's what Starbucks is. Sweet milk. It's fine, though. It's all right. I get it. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Do I have anything to cook? I don't. See, this is why I wasn't too worried, though. I do have a couple pieces of meat. I thought I had more than that, though. Guess not. Maybe oh, you know what? I probably dropped him somewhere. Or better. Better? Well, better. I mean, better for Nidalicious. Maybe not better for everybody else, you know? Maybe not better for Mrs. Licious, you know? Love cold pizza. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Use water. You know what? Use Mountain Dew. It's like, or use coffee. That's like, you know, energy drinks. Just, you know, get the jump start in there. Let's get the jump start. Hell no. You should try to give her a quick peck on the cheek when I catch her in a meeting, just so she's forced to show her coworker she's human, but she gets upset. Hey, you have a husband. That's funny. Canadian bacon sauce with garlic spread instead of the Parmesan. Of course, that stuffed crust. Oh. Mwah. Sounds good. Tomato, not Parmesan. I got you. My wife is working from home and on a Zoom meeting. I'm going to go behind her and push my own boobs together. Oh, yeah. Hey, honey. Ugh. In the words of Haley, ew. Haley, ew. No. Man, screw Haley. Screw Haley. It's all good. Abigail and I are happy together. Haley. She missed out. It's her own loss. Monster Energy with cereal. Balanced breakfast. Start your day. Punching drywall. Exactly. How many pieces of bronze can I make? Is it five copper to 110 for a piece of bronze? 2 copper to 110. Excuse me. Okay. If I make 4 bronzes, what would that give me? Would that give me a cultivator? Oh, not yet. Okay. I need a little bit more copper. Should I do some mining? The problem is there's a troll nearby, and frankly, I don't know if I want to engage. Freaking the trolls lately. I could make some more arrows, I suppose. Maybe I have. I probably don't have any more arrows, do I? You have a good amount of flint, though. No, I got some arrows. Wood arrows with no tip. Flint heads. Yeah, let's go. Let's do some troll hunting. Why not? Never feed the trolls. Yeah, I know. I know, right? We gotta. I'm gonna try to. This troll has respawned, I think, 4 times now. It's kind of a lot. It's a little bit too much, if you ask me, but a little bit too much. Oh, you know what I should do, though? See if we can get that backstab going first. Get that backstab. And I will eat some food, so don't worry. Unless I forget, then I won't eat food. Yes. Yes. Let's do that. Is that the best I've got, though, in terms of a knife? Man, that's sad. Is this one better? 8/8 pierce. What's this one do? 9. Okay, so 1 better. Freaking sucks, though. Just threw a little in my mouth. Monster shreddies. That ought to be a real thing. Monster shreddies. Gosh. That sounds terrible, though. I'm gonna be honest. Sounds pretty horrendous. Hang on. Actually, let's go ahead and eat the sausages. What do I need? What do I need for this? I don't have any wood. Okay. Let's see if I can get this guy. I'm gonna see if I can backstab him here. Gotta wait, though. Sure, there's a poorly translated cereal on wish.com. If you look hard enough, probably. All right. Got his back turned. I think we're ready. Cue the music. Hopefully I can get there in time. Oh, I'm kind of slow right now. Nice, got it. Got it. All right. Gotta remember the range on these guys, though. Should be Sugar Plum Fairy. Ooh, that was actually a good rock throw. Not expecting that. Also glad this guy doesn't have a trunk. No, thank you. That wasn't bad. That might have been my best troll takedown. Might have been my best troll takedown. Now explode. All right. Thank you. How much? We got. Wait, did we seriously get 3 coins? Okay, no, we got more than that. All right. I was about to kind of be a little upset there. 3 coins? Are you kidding me? That was perfect. I do enjoy the times I get to use the sneaky music. It's not too often. It's not too often. Sugar Plum Fairy, though. Maybe around Christmas time I can bust that one out. Then again, that'll probably get DMCA'd, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. Bad, though. I gotta murder trolls just so that I can do some mining. Just so I can make some freaking cultivator so that I can do some carrot farming. Like that's what we've come to here. Isn't that just a little bit sad? There's probably another troll further down the beach. Shoreline. It's not really a beach, but stabbing the button run. Finally here. What's going on, Chaotic? Just a little bit late. Had to go to the post office to pick up a parcel. Now I have a sweet 32 gigs of RAM. I've been hearing people talking about that.
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
I've been hearing people talking about upgrading to 32 gigs of RAM lately, and it's like, why all of a sudden? But Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it treats you well. Always wondered if it's worth it. I don't know. A lot of the games I play don't even come close to using 16, so it's kind of like, I don't know that I'm going to do it. Maybe one day. Yeah, it'd be cool. That might have been the most damage I've done to a troll though in one hit though. Delicious. That was not bad. All right, let's bring everybody to the yard. My pickaxe brings all the things to the yard. And I'll do all this and get like 2 pieces of copper. Yep, the good old gray dwarfs. I got 2 pieces in. Gray dwarfs, aka the fun police. They come out as soon as you start having fun. How's my finishing move in high school wrestling? The troll takedown. That's a good one. It's a good one. I bet you caught many off guard doing that. Peter Griffin doing his Mission Impossible sounds. That would be a good one too, I think, you DJ. Shoot, somebody wants to send me a soundbite. I could probably add that. Quite a bit of yak shaving, hunting trolls so that you can eat carrots. Yeah, pretty ridiculous, right? Wanting it for ages, as I do more than just gaming. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a good point. Needs are different, but I've been sporting 64 quite a few years. 32 on the rig before that. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Frame drops are on me right now. Frame drops are on me. 2 shots. Also up the NVMe storage a little bit as I'm severely running out. Yeah, it's on me. Are we still on? Are we still on though? Why this happens all the time? Are we back? Are we okay? Hopefully things are coming back. Ugh. I need to like reach out to my ISP or something and be like, would you guys quit? You guys are supposed to be giving me better speeds than you are, and then even the ones I do have are not consistent. So yeah, hopefully we're all right now though. We're okay. All right. Appreciate it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, my friends. Seems to be back. Yeah, we just dropped it for a little bit. It doesn't drop all the frames, but it drops a good number of frames. Yeah. Indeed it does. I messed something up as I was lazy putting my RAM in and did it with the PC standing at my phone light so I could see. Well, I'm going to be honest here, Chaotic. You'd have to try pretty hard to mess up an installation of RAM. They pretty well foolproofed it, you know what I mean? Didn't they fire the guy that made it so that ISPs have monopolies? In fact, they did. Yes, in fact, they did. Yeah, he was a former Ajit Pai. Yeah. He was a former Verizon exec. Just seems like probably not the most amount of you know, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here. Accountability. Not a whole lot of accountability when you're you know, a former exec of a large you know, ISP and communications company. But when you're in charge of all of that. 64 is definitely overkill. 32 almost overkill unless you're running several VMs/containers in memory. Yeah, yeah, editing video is pretty rough. This is gonna break. When this breaks, we'll just call it a day on the mining. This should be enough, hopefully. But I'm sure he was fully responsible. But he was really out of touch with what consumers need. Yeah. Yeah, my problem was he was a staunch opposer of net neutrality, which I feel like is just one of those things that it's sort of like what's something that everybody likes? Air. Does anybody have anything against oxygen and being able to breathe? He's like, you know what? We really should limit the consumption of everybody's oxygen. And everybody's like, wait, what? No, we want the free oxygen. We want to be able to breathe whenever we want everything. And he's like, no. We need something to oppose net neutrality. Everybody likes this. This is, it's just like, dude, it's so clearly a money grab, it's not even funny. I can't think of anything that's more obviously a money grab. Like, even a new, like, Call of Duty game that comes out is less of a money grab than what that dude was doing, you know? It just blows my mind. I know, but I kind of rammed it in. No pun intended. All of a sudden, the first stream I watch starts buffering. Yeah. Like I said, it's one of those things where if you mess it up, your computer just won't turn on. You know what I mean? Like, if you mess up the installation of RAM, it will not turn on. I don't think that because he's gone, we will all of a sudden have free and open internet. No. You're correct. You are correct. But just someone who staunchly opposes net neutrality is just gonna draw my ire, you know? Pretty much always gonna draw my ire. All right. I am gonna need more poles. I guess it helps if I actually line it up a little bit here. All right. Do some copper smelting. Maybe while this is going, I said I would clear my inventory and go back and get the boat. So maybe I'll do that while this is going here. It's not gonna fully finish everything, but I think I'll go ahead and clear my inventory out again and give it another go, shall we? I think I've been putting rocks in here, even though they're definitely not plants. Animals? No animals. Monsters? And I got a lot of troll hides. Is there anything I can do with these after I'm done crafting with them? Gray dwarf eyes are kind of a lot. I need to set that down. Copper ore. More resin. Okay. Trophies. I could also go to the merchant. What should I do? We'll need to fight for it. Yeah. You got instated during Obama as well? No, it was during the next guy. Oxygen is metered in tax. Yeah, probably. Too much air is socialism. Loots, if everyone has access to free oxygen, people will overuse it and will ruin it for everyone in the long run. It's funny. Trophies, though. What am I going to do with all these? I almost made the deer trophy thing that I could make. I didn't do that. All right. Okay. So let's collect some whatever is smelted so far and turned into coals. Okay. Drop some more in the smelter. All right. So we'll let that run while I'm going back and trying to get my stuff. The stuff. The things. All right. Maybe I should get well rested. I could also grab some honey. A couple of these. Perfect. 50. Let's see if we can get a, we'll get well rested and then I'll go. Shut my alarm off this morning to let my body sleep as long as it needed. Nice. That's a good idea. It boot cycled. That's the first time I've had a boot cycle. Scared me for a minute. I kept telling myself just a boot cycle, and it came back on. Don't you love when customer screams at you in an email and the response with the problem has nothing to do with you but their comprehension? Oh, geez. Thursday. Just one more day and then the weekend. All right. All right, potatoes. You can do this. Yeah, that does suck, though. January 2017 just felt so long ago. Was that actually? I know. It does feel like an eternity ago, right? COVID really did that to us. Everything that happened in 2020 and before is like 20 years ago. But, hey, welcome back, Lady Iron. I'm back. Customers both solved their issues before I called them, so I didn't even have to do anything. Nice. Subrak. Appreciate that follow. Cheers, my new friend. Can I can't remember. Can I get well rested just by sitting around a fire? Do I actually have to sleep? It's not a huge issue unless I run into some enemies, and I'm not really anticipating that, but it's possible. You rubber ducked them. Put on your tin hats. What will happen if not selling you Earth's free oxygen is NASA will successfully create a large sustainable version of their Moxie product for you to go to Mars and charge you for that air. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Who all's going to Mars? Who all's doing it? Can we get a Mars yes or no in chat? Who's gonna hop on the ship and go to Mars? I'm curious. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. Oh, whatever. I guess we're swimming to the boat. All right, here we go. Let's see. Swamp Haunt. I mean, I could, like I said, I could build the smelter, but it's not going to matter either way. So we might as well go ahead and go to Hillside Hideaway. I did take care of the troll that was at the dock, so I think we'll be all right. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alrighty. And we're going to be straight against the wind, so that's good. That's really good. Somebody taught me how to tack, and I totally forgot. It's been an eternity since then. I'd go for a visit. Oh, really? Just a visit? I feel like... Okay, here's the thing, though. Let's go with the early... Would you guys be early adopters of the Mars lifestyle? Because I think the early ones are going for life. You know what I mean? I think they're going for life. Uh-oh. Major drop frames. Hopefully they're coming back. I'll try to get a little bit with the wind first before I turn. You have a meeting today? Ask it for me. I'm starving and want to go cook, but don't want to miss the end of the stream. I do have a meeting, yeah, but it's a little bit later. It's not my usual morning meeting. It's at 11 instead of 10:15. I'm good on Earth, thank you. After everyone else leaves, it'll be paradise here. I don't know about paradise, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't actually want to turn that way. I'm just trying to keep with the wind. Can't even get our S straight down here. We have access to everything. You think it's going to magically be better up there when we have nothing? Oh, no, definitely not. Not at all. I'm just wondering who's wanting to do it for science, you know? I think it'd be cool. It would be pretty dang cool. The only problem is you probably wouldn't even be able to tell anybody about it, you know? It would just be one of those things where you lose all contact with everybody down here, so. Lady Iron gifting a sub to Cypher. Cheers. Thank you so much, Lady Iron, and welcome in, Cypher. Officially to the guild. Thank you so much. Running from the problems here is not the answer. Oh, I don't disagree. Mars, all the rich people when the Earth is no longer habitable. Is it my camera that's just making it look like the carve is drifting? No, I think it is actually kind of a little bit sideways here. Gosh. What Tyson said, if we can terraform other Mars, we can terraform Earth. Might be paraphrasing. Huh. No early adopter here. Maybe if I was single without a family, I would consider it. Yeah, that makes sense. So I should have time to put food in. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Chaotic. Let's see. First residents out there are going to be the rich elites escaping here. My lifetime will still have all the cool folks here, so I'm good. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Start heading this direction now that the wind direction has changed, correct? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We can actually turn even more than that. This worked out okay. Is it possible we're going to have a sailing adventure that the wind cooperates and it's not storming the entire time? That would be a first. I was watching a documentary about all these projects and theories to terraform other planets. No one talked about those big plans and devices to create in order to solve Earth's problem. Yeah, true. Yes, we do not shame people for the number of gift subs, chaotic, all right? Any amount of subbing is super appreciated. Can't remember if it's other planets or Mars. Mars, Moon, Venus. Okay. We're the Star Trek way of going to space, but I fear we're going way more the way of corporations controlling space. Yeah, probably. It'll be Firefly. Jeez. Everyone behave like I've been here since the start. Need to put food in. My stomach is about to eat itself. All good, Chaotic. We got some others. We got some others in here if we need. Time is 4 o'clock, plus minus 10 minutes. So here's Pupper telling me it's time for food. Oh, dang. Classic. Those dogs in their clocks, they know exactly what time it is. Even if they don't, they know. Even if they don't actually know, they know. You know what I'm saying? It could get to be about 4 o'clock, and we generally feed our dogs at 5, and they're like, it's time. Bows, thank you. Plus, not built for space in this lifetime. Mine are claustrophobic and fear of empty expanses like deep, dark water. I'm a ball of anxiety existing on Earth as it is. True. I mean, yeah, it's... I do I mean, so I'm not trying to, like, bring out your anxiety, DJ, but we've definitely talked about this before. It's like people talk about how terrifying outer space is, and it's like, okay, but you don't even have to go to outer space to be, like, just in a terrifying area. Our oceans are ridiculously terrifying. It is pretty much, our ocean is outer space, you know what I'm saying? There are actual aliens. They exist. They're in our oceans. You know? Crazy. Expanse is a good example of the future of space, real life. I only saw part of the first season, I think it was. So good. I've only seen part of the first season. Don't want it to be like that, but it's still good. Sci-fi, yeah. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. What I did see. What was the other one I saw? Dark Matter. That one was a little bit more cheesy, but it came out, it started airing around the same time. Almost back, my friends. Like that series, never got to finish it yet, though. Did Prime Video take it over? Was that right? It was on like the Sci-Fi Channel, and then Prime took it over, or I don't know. I could be confusing it with something else, but I think for someone who just finished Subnautica, the ocean be scary. Oh yeah, absolutely it is. Ocean is full. The ocean is dark and full of terrors. Still pissed they canceled Dark Matter on a cliffhanger too. Oh really? I'm trying to remember what I don't remember where I left off with that. It was a cool idea, I thought, but it was man, it was a little cheesy in some spots. A little cheesy. All right, let's see if I can get this thing right up on the dock. I've not actually successfully done this before. The Grey Dwarf's probably gonna come over and say hello. Works for me. I'll take that. Did we damage the dock a little bit? Oh, yeah, a little bit. Not too bad. Okay. Sweet. Oh, it's a 1-star Grey Dwarf. Yeah, he's not going to give up. Where's the other Grey Dwarf at? We'll just camp here on the... Hate how they swim. Food is in. 35 minutes done. Nice. Expanse is on Prime. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember what it was on before, but yeah, I watched it before it was on Prime. I have the high ground, Grey Dwarf, which as we know is not advantageous in this game. unless there's been some updating been done. All right, we are back. We've got some scrap iron to craft into, or to smelt into not scrap iron, but just regular iron. I'm pretty excited about that. Haven't done anything with the iron yet. Ooh, what's going on with my cape here? Oh, there it goes. But we are going to have enough copper now to make enough bronze to make a cultivator. How's that? 19 coppers. Okay. I'm going to go grab some more wood pieces for the coals. Gotta make lots of coals. Let's see. Love Dark Matter 2. All the new season of The Expanse are on Amazon Prime. Gotcha. Had a bit of a Firefly vibe too. Oh, really? On land. The Expanse is on Prime. Prime has a few seasons. I think they are making one more. Gotcha. Let alone Oceans. Yeah, true. Killjoys season 2 was so much fun, but I couldn't get into the rest of that show. Killjoys, huh? Remind me of Farscape from when I was a kid. Farscape, huh? Worst cancellation I've experienced was Farscape. They ended the show with a major character dying in a to be continued, then was canceled between seasons. Wow. Okay. Jeez. That is not good. I watched a show. What was it called? Jericho. I thought that show was kind of cool. Had a good premise. Again, was a little on the cheesy side, but that show got canceled. That was a pretty good one. But that's a throwback I forgot about. Yeah, I have not heard of Farscape. How scientifically accurate The Expanse tries to be. Is that right? It was on the Sci-Fi Channel. That's what I thought. Okay. They made a miniseries some years later to tie it all together and finish the story. This community has some good taste in TV shows. True, Sunspot. True. Good taste in some other things, I think, too. I enjoy everybody's company here. Right, it's amazing. I've been trying to get myself together to read the books because they've been highly recommended. I live the whole universe that's set in. I love the whole universe that's set in. So are they actual books, or are they like graphic novels, or what are they exactly? I assume they're books, but I've not read those either myself. I've never read the books, but I understand they hold their own. I never did finish Farscape, but it was really good from what I remember. Loved it. Not sure it holds up. Oh, really? Not anymore. When his mom hooked on Jericho is how my partner got his Netflix paid for it. Really? On Jericho? Oh, gosh. And then just gone. Oh, dang. Books dive a lot deeper into characters' backstories. Nice, nice. I remember liking Jericho as well. Anyone watch Stargate? Now, that was a long series. It was good for the most part. I did not see Stargate. I did not. All right, let's throw these scrap irons in here. And then, let's see. We'll just keep this going here. All right. And then Spanky can take a rest, maybe. Although, is it probably not time to rest anymore? I guess I kind of worked through the night. Doing the old forging through the night. Yeah, unfortunate. How many seasons of Stargate are there? I feel like I've heard that there are a ton. All right, let's see if we get any new recipes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we do. Lots of new stuff. Let's go check all these things out. So I'm now in the Iron Age? Is that how that works? You just declare yourself in the Iron Age and then you're in it? Am I doing things right? Man, that is so much stuff I just got. Lots of filler, boring episodes, but still overall good. In Stargate, full novels, they came before the series. Gotcha, gotcha. So I've been reading through the Dexter novels, but I read as I go to bed. Excuse me. So I Sometimes I don't read a whole lot because I'm reading as I'm laying in bed and I end up falling asleep. So it takes me a long time to read books, but Dexter's probably not the... Mrs. Magoo's was telling me that. She's like, you probably should find something else to read right before bed. Like, that can't be very comforting. And I'm like, well, you know, it's not, but it's interesting. But my mother-in-law watched all of Stargate, every movie, show, miniseries. Wow. Only haven't seen Stargate Universe yet. I've watched all 15 other seasons. Dang. Stargate 1 in Atlantis. Just remember, my cats are going to hate me today. It's flea treatment day. Oh, really? What do they do for flea treatment? Is it not the strip that goes down their back, or is it something different? Let's watch Servant. I have not seen Servant on Apple TV. 10 of Stargate 1, 5 Atlantis, 2 of Universe. Wow. Random out loud thought. I was thinking about going through them all and finally watching Universe. Stargate Universe was the best in my books. I'm eternally going to... Rage, it got canceled. Dang. Meow. Put on DVD, don't know why I didn't watch it. Just remember a blooper from Stargate. Richard Dean Anderson's character was having some trouble with something and his co-star went, can't you figure it out? You are MacGyver. Nice. They're a new show my wife and I are watching called Kevin Can F Himself with the actress who played Alexis. Oh yeah, that's right, on Schitt's Creek. She's the unhappy wife in a sitcom. And it has an unusual format. Half the show is like a sitcom. The other half shows her darker, unhappier side outside the sitcom. Really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. I've always wondered, like, how they choose the names of shows, because that's a terrible name for a show. But, like, if it's good, I guess that's good. Universe is considerably darker than the others and different kind of thematic storytelling. But, oh my god, the acting and everything in it is incredible. Interesting. Oop. Grab coals. Let's see what I can do with this iron after I get it all done, but Robert Carlyle's a great actor, so I'd probably love it. The fluid that I have to pour direct on their skin, so I have to grab them and part the fluff. They're not a big fan. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, the dog stuff, it comes in this little, like, squeezy tube, and you basically, at least the ones that we've used in the past, you just basically, like, stripe it down their back. It's kind of gross because you don't really want to pet them after that. But I haven't heard much about it. Cone absolutely shines. Let me give it a shot. I've already restarted Stargate 1. Dang. I did watch Stargate Universe. It was pretty hard to see the professor as Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time after that. So many funny MacGyver jokes in Stargate 1. Carlisle shines. All good. All good. I just got out of the box and Saber has figured out what it is already. I think he's having flashbacks. So for us, Nellie is just like a nightmare to trim nails. She knows, like, as soon as you get the nail clippers out, she's like, I don't want any part of this. But Mrs. Magoots actually just trimmed her nails. She did really well, she said. Sat there and let her do it. It's like the first time since we've had her. We've had her for like 7 years. Like the first time she didn't just try to run away. All right. Iron. Is there an iron spear? Ancient bark spear. Whoa. Okay, that is the iron spear, basically. What's the damage on that bad boy? 55. What is mine? 32? Oh my god. That's so much better. It's so much better. His face. 9 here, so better try and get some work done. You all take care. Thanks for hanging out with us today, Nonder. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good work day. Hopefully it goes well. Smooth. You know? Toby Zune. Come on down. Appreciate that follow. Cheers, my new friend. MacGruber. Oh, gosh. MacGruber. Ooh, hopefully I have 5 core wood. I hate mining core wood. Or mining, you know what I mean. Collecting core wood. I don't love it. The nice thing about iron, though, is I don't have to take refined iron and then turn it into something else like I do with the bronze and the copper and everything, but watch Stargate Universe. I saw a huge claw mark on his nose. Mystique must have caught him good when she swiped him this morning. Now I feel kind of bad that I'm putting him through this. Buffy will avoid us when the grooming kit comes out, but when she gets roped in, she's usually pretty cool with it. Yeah. Like the brushing and everything. Our dogs enjoy getting brushed. Sunspot. Sunspot YT. Appreciate that. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. It's been good chatting with you today, Sunspot. Peanut loves to get brushed because she knows there are treats in store for her when we're done. Really? Yeah, they just, like Ginny, especially the Doberman, she likes the feeling of the brush. I think because she generally is a little bit, like, I don't know, she just likes being massaged and got a little bit of an itch sometimes, so. Maybe I should make an iron sword, though? I don't know. 20 iron? Jeez. Jeez, McGee's. I think I've got 18, so I can't make that. Iron pickaxe? Ooh, that would be good. That's also 20 iron. Good grief. 20 iron. 20 iron. Is everything 20 iron? I mean, my gosh. 30 iron. Good grief. Okay, so I'm never going to have enough iron, I guess. In that case, I am going to make the ancient bark spear. I've got 10 iron. I've got 4 troll hides. And, ooh, I don't know about the 10 ancient barks, though. I think I do. But I saw Buffy and thought we had shifted to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, geeking out. Got me all hyped. We've got Buffy fans, right? You've got stuff you can build with your hammer now, too. Oh, true, true. Don't want to waste it all on the forge if I don't want, you know, if I'm not going to get that stone cutter. Oh, oh. 2 iron? Okay, that's actually pretty cheap. Stone cutter. It's got to be in the vicinity of a workbench, though. Okay. Forge. Anything else new in here? Forge tool rack. Another improvement. Okay. Nothing new in the miscellaneous. An iron gate. That's pretty cool. Make like a prison for all of these gray dwarfs around here because they suck. Wood iron pole. Okay. I think this is... Are these more just for aesthetics? I bet they have a little bit more durability too, but... what else? Hanging brazier. The reinforced chests look really nice. The personal chests are cool too. I don't know. I mean, is it worth wasting iron for a reinforced chest? Probably has more storage, doesn't it? A chair. Yeah, I should definitely make a chair though. Fine wood. Chair, bench, table. Oh yeah, we need to home this place up. Standing wood torch. Standing gurn burning. Green burning iron torch. A few ages later and you make a lightsaber. Ooh, I hope, Cypher. I hope. That's why Coleman was saying earlier that iron farming. Oh yeah, for sure. Super tedious. Gotta get a lot of iron. Item stand. I think all this other stuff is pretty much been around, but yeah, okay. I mean, that's some cool stuff in there. I'm intrigued about this stone cutter, and I can definitely afford that. So many new things are about to be made. So many new things. Okay, did not mean to punch my dang smelter. I'm sorry about that, smelter. Kind of a turd, I guess. Ooh, that's it for the wood. All right. I didn't use the wood iron poles for so long. They're super useful if building large buildings. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. A little bit more stable. That makes sense. Although Hillside Hideaway, you guys know, it's kind of got that... I probably should have made it more log cabin-y, but it's got that, you know, woodsy vibe to it. So I probably won't do a whole lot of iron stuff here, but I am going to build a base somewhere else eventually. Hashtag soon. Hermagerd Gernbernerg. Iron deficiency? Oh, my friends. Right. And now the world's worst cat mom in their eyes. Oh, classic. You know, of course. Of course. You know what's funny, though, is like I have to tell my dogs to come inside when it's like negative 20 degrees outside. And it's like, I'm trying to make sure you dogs don't die. And they're like, this is the worst. Animals. Animals. I think they know what's good for them. Let's grab, what, 3 of these coppers? What else did I need for the cultivator? I'm going to do that. Oh, son of a gun. I always do that. 3. Okay. So 5 bronzes. What else was it for the cultivator? 5 core woods. Interesting. That's a... You guys see how large the wood pieces are and how many of them you need? Kind of interesting. 5 core woods coming right up. Okay. We'll have a cultivator. Let's see if I can get the... how many seeds do I have? Probably not a ton. 12. Okay. Is that a lot? I don't know. You're number 1 in my book, Chaotic. Thanks. Still, you have food. True. True. So you get that food. How much iron do I have now? 16. Okay, so there's only 2 more. Only 2 more. I didn't actually... Wait. Oh, yeah, I gotta actually make the bronze, not... okay. So I need 10 bronzes. I'm just gonna grab it all. 10 bronze... No, 5 bronze, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we make the cultivator. Perfect. Just like I planned it up. Oh, that gave me some more build pieces, too. Huh. All right. Store those. Cultivator equipping. Okay. Time to do some farming. And then I can just build grass just straight up. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. Flatten some of the ground over here. The funny thing is I still have some... Let me get rid of this copper deposit. I did build on a copper deposit, everybody. Don't judge me. I'm tired of digging, and I really wanted to farm at this location, so... There's plenty of copper. It's not in short supply, you know? Saber had a fit and knocked my flask off my desk. I can't figure out where it's rolled. It's black. My furniture is black. I think this color scheme through. Get rid of all this copper deposit, and then we're going to level this area out. And maybe I'll get copper in the meantime, but probably not. Definitely going to get some gray dwarves over here, though. That's the other reason why I don't want to mine copper over here anymore. Tired of them coming into my house. They were not invited. Not invited. So does the cultivator replace the hoe? What does cultivate? I guess it just gets it ready for seeds. Let's go kill the gray dwarfs. Using my stairs like they belong here. Happens all the time. All right. Grab the... Oh, I did not do that. Actually, how is the inventory? Is getting a little full again. All right, the hoe is here. Okay, I'll equip it over the go over the bow for right now. We will raise ground first. We got to get this all leveled out. Otherwise, it'll bother me. Okay. Missing requirement. Oh, am I not close enough to the workbench? Oh, no, I am. Okay. We'll be all right. Oh, see, that one raised it perfectly, and then that one... Interesting. Okay. Now we level. I can't level that one out quite enough. There we go. Okay. Good enough for me. And now we'll cultivate. Or I gotta cultivate first, probably. That makes sense. Ooh. cultivating this actually has its own little terraformingness, it seems. Maybe, oh, okay, maybe not much. All right. Now we can grow carrots, I believe. Yeah. I don't know how much space they need. Plant them all along the back wall here. All right, everybody, welcome to the Stardew Valley stream. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. I don't know if I have to get up every morning and water these. Not sure. How many do I have? Ah, that's it. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Okay. That is not a straight line at all, but it's cool. We have an official garden now. Carrot healthy. Healthy carrot. Needs more room to grow. Oh, okay. Can I dig that carrot up? It looks like I should be able to. Maybe I gotta, do I have to get the hammer out? No. Okay. How do I remove this? Understand how it can vanish. Like I said, it's wizards. Wizards. Witches. That one needs more room to grow. The others are fine. So I guess I was right on the edge there. Do I have turnip seeds? I might actually have. No, I don't think I do. Grass, though. Grass? Oh. Okay. Let's make this area grassy. The area that I'm not actually going to be farming in. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Missed where you got the seeds from. They came from just kind of around. But I should be able to remove this one. Can I remove any others? Yeah, I don't know. It says mouse 3 is the remove button, but I'm pressing that and it is not doing it. So that carrot might not do so well. Oh my gosh, I just destroyed that carrot. Okay, well now I destroyed 2 carrots. Gosh dang it. I was only trying to destroy that one right there. Oh well. Early access. Yeah, that's true. True. Always got to keep that in mind. Okay, well I just destroyed a couple of my carrots and I didn't get the seeds back. Let's see if I don't think I had any other seeds other than tree seeds. We'll take a look at them real quick though. Either way, I'm beginning my life on the farm. It's a simple life. Okay, I've got all 18 pieces of iron here. Should I have turnip seeds? You won't have the icon otherwise. Oh, okay. I wonder where I put them then. Hopefully they're in here in the plants section. What's this one? I have an ancient seed. I do. I have 3 turnip seeds. Perfect. Okay. I'll go plant those 2 close together, and then I'll destroy them. How's that work? Or how's that sound? That sound good? Turnips. I'm actually going to plant these not right next to the carrots, or not in the carrots, because that would bother me a little bit. I'm plant them a little bit down here. How do you know if they're too close together, though, until you've planted them? And give them tons of space. Good call on that, though, Kelt. Good call. Should I plant the ancient seed? I feel like I probably shouldn't in my garden. Maybe somewhere else. It's kind of like the rare seed that I found in Stardew. Or that I purchased in Stardew. Yes, I have beech seeds, dandelions. I have guck. Wait, why is guck in here? I feel like that came from... Did guck come... I feel like guck came from one of the blobs. Maybe it didn't. Thistles. Yeah, look at that ancient bark. So let's grab 10 of these. We're going to make a new spear. The spear is going to be way better than my current spear, and that's even without upgrading it. 10 irons, and I don't remember what the last thing was. Probably a certain amount of... Was it troll hide? I think it was troll hide. Troll hide? Yeah, 4 troll hides. Okay. What's going on, Rottenmeier? Hello, though. Hello there. You said the magic words.
Hello there.
Watching Valheim while watching you play, or playing Valheim while watching you play Valheim. Well, welcome in, and I appreciate that follow, Rottenheimer. Cheers. Welcome in. So an ancient watcher grows. Oh gosh, sounds like Loot's being salty. Maybe it's turned into your own personal Groot. I am Lutz. That would be pretty cool, right? All of a sudden just comes out of nowhere. It's in the monsters category. Oh, we got a partial stack over here. We need 4 of these. 4 troll hides. Best way to enjoy games like this, multitasking, of course. Of course. How long have you been playing for, though, Rottenheimer? All right, here we go. Ancient Bark Spear. Sweet. That is a way better spear than what I've got right now. Way better. And I haven't even upgraded. I'm kind of curious what the upgrades are like. I can make that too. That gets me 61. That. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna not upgrade it just yet, though, since I kind of want to save my iron at least a little bit. At least a little bit. Sounds very meta. Well, my friends, I don't know if I'm getting work messages or just general messages. Well, I'm getting some work messages. I am going to go ahead and end it here for now. As I mentioned, I wanted to give you guys an announcement. So I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully you guys will be excited too, but I do have something to actually show you, so I'm going to try to pull it up here. How do I do this? Here it is. Okay. Don't know how long, but it feels like a lot. Played a lot with friends on a server, but at the moment solo. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I just now started doing some iron smelting myself, so that is brand new to me. I want to show you guys this, if I can get this pulled up here. Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna make sure all the important stuff is hidden. Okay. Well, okay, maybe this is the way to hide it. Okay. Worst time of the day. I'm sorry, Lady Iron. Thanks for the stream. Have a lovely day at work and in general. You as well, Potato. Seriously. Hope you have a great day. Announcement time, my friends. I'm going to show you this here in just a second. But as you guys know, my birthday, I'm going to be level 30. Leveling up on June 30th. It's my golden birthday. And I thought about what I would do because it's a day that I normally would stream. So I'm going to stream on it. And I was trying to think about, you know, would I just play a normal game like usual, or, you know, I think what I think would be more fun though is to do something together. So we had a community night back in February, you know, guild night back in February. That was fun. We gave out like 50 Steam keys or more than that. I don't know. It was ridiculous. I'm going to have a few more games to give out on the birthday stream, but I think the cool part, or the part I'm most looking forward to, is that we're going to be able to play Valheim together. So that's kind of my little announcement. We're going to play Valheim, so you guys can join me in the server. But that's kind of the 60 plus. Was it really, Kirk? Dang. Kimberly, thanks for hanging out. You have a good day as well. Cypher, I do appreciate that. I hope she gets better too. I just feel for her. It's got to really be sucky. Really, really sucky. But yeah, 30, level 30. But we're gonna be able to. So if you have Valheim, I'm also considering, and I probably will make this happen. Might be giving out Valheim on that day too. So if somebody doesn't have it, if you happen to win, then you'd be able to join us on the server. So that's part of the thing. The other thing too is that we're gonna set up the voice chat in our Discord. So I'll be keeping that voice chat running the entire stream. So you can stop in, say hello, chat with people, put some voices to some usernames if you want. It's entirely optional. All right. So it's not something you have to do by any means, but if you want to, you can. And yeah, we'll just kind of hang out and play games. The cool thing though, this is the part that's going to extend beyond the birthday stream. All right. Let me show you this here. Okay. Last night I set up a dedicated private Valheim server. So this is running 24/7. I've got the IP address here on screen, so you don't have the password, but we got a dedicated server set up. So if you guys want to, you can stop in. It's online now. I'm going to share the info on the Discord after the stream is over, and you guys can hop in whenever you dang well please. So we'll have a nice community server. It's a brand new world. I don't know. I was trying to consider, do I copy over my existing world and put that in? So if you guys wanted to mess around and see the buildings, the famous buildings you've been seeing built on stream, I'm like, that's stupid. So if you guys want that, we could, but I think the fresh world would be even cooler because we can build something of our own as a guild and kind of do it together. So yeah, that's my little announcement. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm actually kind of shaking a little bit because I'm so excited about it. So yeah. glad you guys are seeing it as a good idea. So yeah, if you don't have Valheim, I am going to be giving away one copy of Valheim. I've already decided. I'm going to give away one copy of Valheim on the day, and I'll probably do it fairly early. So the earlier you can get here, the better on Wednesday. And then that way, if somebody doesn't have it, they can have it, and then they can play with us. But if nothing else, you can stop into voice chat. It'll still be streamed too, so you guys can, chat and stream like you normally do. Just try to interact however you want. And if you don't want to interact at all, you don't have to, But that way it makes the birthday a little bit more special because I get to play, I get to actually play with you guys too. So yeah. I love this. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think it's a good idea, Lady Iron. Hope I'm off work that day, but probably not. I hope so too. It's it's Wednesday, so we're a week from yesterday. But should have birthdays more often, right? So it's like a real birthday party, but COVID style, right? It is cool. All that's missing is Valheim. Well, potentially you could win yourself a copy. I'm gonna buy it on Humble Bundle. That way I can gift it to somebody if they happen to not be in the US. Those keys work all over, so that's kind of my workaround on that. So I will gift you a key to Valheim. So 10 out of 10 more birthdays, solid recommendation. I will get to work on that. Although, I'll be honest, I don't really want to accelerate the aging process, so I don't really know how I'm going to do that. But yeah, don't have Valheim, and if I win, please redraw. Well, you don't have to enter, Chaotic. Or if you do enter and you want to give it to somebody else, you could. So yeah. Anyway, my friends, let's go have a sip in the tavern. Should go to someone who is going to play it long term. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, you don't have to enter. And if you did enter, and you could still enter even if you don't want the game. And then that way, if you do win it, you can choose who it goes to. That sort of thing. So. Oh no, did I miss the announcement? You might have, Coleman. Paraphrasing here. We're going to play Valheim on my birthday. We're going to have the Discord open, voice chat wise, so anybody can stop in and say hello. And then we also set up a dedicated Valheim server. So it is set up. It's active right now. I'm going to share all the login details. Well, I mean, how you can join the server, not the login details to the, not to the actual settings on the server. But yeah, then you guys can jump in. Feel free to craft, run around, kill things whenever you want. And then that's the server we'll play on my birthday next week. So yeah, we can get up to 10 people in. Excuse me. We can get up to 10 people in, and it should be a much more stable environment than if you guys try to join my server. So, my experience, once you cross 18, the years accelerate on their own. Yeah, I've experienced that as well too, Cypher. So you shut your mouth. Not retiring from streaming. All right, I have a couple thank yous to give out. Let me get to these real quick. We had several mods here today. Hopefully it's going to pick up. There we go. We got Coleman. We got pretty much almost everybody here today. Coleman, Chaotic, Jess, and Kirk all here. Thank you guys so much. We got follows from a Rottenheimer, Sunspot YT, Toby, Soon, Subrock35, Ill Damix, and subs Moe200 and Cypher, who was gifted by Lady Iron. Seriously, it's kind of cool just being back in the Valheim world, sharing this this server with you guys. I'm super excited about it. So feel free, log in whenever you want. It will be open. The only thing I ask, you guys are free to share this with other people you know. I just ask that if you do share it with somebody else who's not, you know, a member of the guild, I'm not gatekeeping here, so it's open to anybody, but please make sure it's people you trust, because there is such a thing as like griefers and stuff in Valheim, so it's possible that we could end up loading in. Now it'd be an easy fix because I could just change the password and ban those people, but it is at least like if you happen to do it, you'd have to wait until like I could actually do that. So yeah, just try to give it to people you trust. All right, keep it with some trustworthy folks. None of those shady individuals, you know. And then that way we can keep this server nice and fun, and nobody's getting screwed over. So, but yeah, that's my news and my announcement. Like I said, it's exciting to me. I don't know, it's not like a huge announcement or anything, but it's exciting to me, and I'm excited to play with you guys next week. But until then, I do need to head out for now. I got to get to work. I got a meeting in about 30 minutes, and I want to make sure I'm prepared for that. So, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I did want to see if there was a raid target, though. Somebody we've already got established. Not going to go diving around today. We got Grim online. Let's see. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. Might have a raid target here. Oh, crap. Stupid ads. Ads are going to be the death of me here. Thanks for sharing the good news. I'm glad you think it was good news. That's the thing. I was like, man, I hope people are excited about it, but I don't really know. So, Nidalicious is on? Is he? Oh, he is. Oh, he's not usually on these days. What do we want to do? There's somebody on right now who I've never actually been able to raid, but I want to make sure. Her stream is stable right now. Another person I've never been able to raid, but she is a friend of the stream. Oh, but her stream has been having some problems lately, and she's actually on. So, do the first raid? All right, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to throw a raid to Steph Star, all right? She's a member of the guild who we've not been able to raid before. I know she was having some issues with her, with her stream setup. So we're going to give her a raid, and it looks like everything is pretty stable right now. So if you guys will, stick around, say hello to Steph. I think it'll make her day, and then we'll catch you tomorrow with some Freaky Friday. We got some more village coming up. So my friends, stick around. We're going to give Steph this raid. I appreciate all of you for being here. Seriously, it means a lot to me. And I will catch you tomorrow for Freaky Friday in Resident Evil Village. Until then, have an amazing Thursday, and I will catch you really soon. Bye!